A good day, mate, and welcome to the first edition of Poetry in Motion with poems read by Loretta Crosby. This first poem was actually born after listening to a sermon on YouTube featuring Bishop T.D. Jakes. It was called A Special Word for Women. It was sent to me by my good friend Debbie Curtin. Shout out to Debbie. This poem is called Secret Sacred Home. Sometimes we forget who we were on our way to becoming who we are supposed to be. We forget that once they laughed, whispered, and made light of our struggles in and out of poverty. The man who abused your sensibilities, and you spent years nurturing the pain of a love lost and never forgiven, not realizing that that was never love. The mind reaches way back, trying to recall all that you should never forget if you are to retain your humility. I could not recollect the promiscuity that was shrugged off as no worries. Every young woman does that, when in fact, I was just not raised like that. God pulls me back to bring me out of my grave of complacency, my tomb of forgetfulness that has left me an old and bored at a life only half lived. The secrets we can never tell. He already knows. The dreams we won't allow ourselves to breathe for fear. The home folks know the truth about me. God grant me this, a fresh impetus, a new mind that roams only in search of you, and your grace, and your favor, and your mercy, and your peace, and your joy, and your love. Let me expand in the blossom of your omnipotence, in the springtime of your hypnotic, magnetic embrace. I bow down to you, and you raise me up. I submit to your allowing me to touch the hem of your garment, and you, in return, clothe me in silk and jewels and queendomship. Secrets no more. Secrets I now share as a testimony to your grace. My knees now blackened with carpet burns as I crawl the floor where you have walked, and because of my diligence, I am raised to meet you out of the kingdom of names and into the firmament of heaven. I see you there now, raised up to touch the hem of your garment, silk, secrets exposed as a testimony, grace, knees sacrificed when I was too blind to walk, trust. I see you there, seated there, with a smile as bright as the stars and as wild as heaven itself. And I remember once more why I came, what my journey entails, and why I would go through living hell to reach the depths of your love, the pit of your flames, as I burn away that boredom that is no longer me. Jasmine in the fire, lavender and lemongrass, sweet scents envelop me as I bend to taste the earth, wanting to get lower so I can serve you better, and find myself whisked off at the speed of light to become light. Dying to self, I reunite with the true self, the true cause. Reflect your light. Thank God. Finally home. That was Secret Sacred Home, written by Loretta Crosby, April 4th, 2014. Uh, Gastonia, North Carolina. Hope you have enjoyed it. Good day, mate.